The Central Club.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the Central Club. This episode is brought to you by Re-Inspire Printing and Weekend Defender. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the club and hit the bell button to be notified of future content. Today I've brought Miles with me again. Say hello, Mike.
Hello.
Miles loves coming up the valleys with me.
Yeah.
It's your place, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I lived not far from here, literally like 2 minutes from here. Lived here for my only stint away from the Bull. It was not far from here, so I thought it'd be a good place to join you today, mate. Yeah,
and of course you one of your jobs has been a delivery driver as well, so you're kind of a good tour guide as well.
I've it's been one of the places that's been a nightmare to park over the years, and like pull in anyone who's from around this area or been up this area. You know, it does get a bit hectic, especially on the Trebanog hill itself. So it's pretty mad place to check out today.
So we probably give it away if you haven't seen by the thumbnail already. We are in Trebanog. Trebanog is in the Rhondda Valley, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's right at the start of the Rhondda Valley. So you've got Rhondda Vach and Rhondda Vawr, but it's right on the edge of the start of it, basically. It's
actually the southernmost, and they do say it's known as being, the high ground that seals off Rhondda. Through the Vale of Glamorgan, and it is basically situated. You've got Porth to the west on one side, Tonnerevel to the south, heading back towards Vale of Glamorgan, and Tonnepandy just over here, which is like kind of northwest. So it's in the thick of a lot of places, and it's a very historical place. You've got Rhondda Heritage just on the bottom of the hill as well by Porth, and it is a typical working men's mining village, isn't it? That's what it's known as, and a lot of people have asked us to come here, so hopefully we'll speak to some people. What do you reckon, Mike?
Yeah, hopefully, mate, we'll bump into some locals that can let us know what's going on around here.
One other interesting fact about Miles, in his spare times he likes to do a bit of acting. One day we're going to send you some of the clips, but
oh god,
but that's what you enjoy doing it. So innit, you want to get back on the camera, and
who knows, mate? Who knows what's around the corner? It was only around the corner from here, actually. My first little bit of a gig. Someone you were familiar with, Scott Quinnell, hit me into Rosehead in Pennegraig. So that was interesting. But maybe we'll put that clip on one day.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
Someone for us to laugh at. Another number 8 running over the top of me, but that's another thing for another day.
Yeah, that's we've probably got a load of people from Trebanog watching this, thinking, "Why am I watching this?"
What are those two on about? Yeah.
So we'll see you in a bit. Stay central. There's one other thing I need to put into context before we start this video. I came up here on Friday, and the weather was nice, but I didn't do my intro or outro, and also a lot of people were away. There was apparently a lot of the boys were on an IB for holiday who we could have spoke to, and also people were at a football presentation, so the site might have been a bit quieter. So we said we'd come back Sunday. Now the weather, it is very windy. It's bank holiday, but it's weather permitting everything, innit? So I don't know if we're going to see anyone, but just if you're quite confused by looking at this, if you've got the old Hawkeye and you notice the weather's differently or I'm wearing different clothes, it's because we've come back up just to be able to wrap it up, really. So hope you enjoy. What's your name, mate?
Craig.
Nice to meet you. Cullen, my name is. So this is this Trebanog? Is it?
Yeah,
is it like...
this is sunny Trebanog. This is the highest you can go when it starts to snow. We're the first one to know about it.
yeah. And sometimes the only people that'll have the snow.
Yeah, exactly. They do like.
Look at that, mate. That's beautiful, isn't it? Those views in the background.
Up there, we're just surrounded by mountains.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up as a kid. The only place like 5 years on the mountain. Unless I was hungry, unless I come home, man. Like.
I wouldn't mind living up here, like with a sledge and stuff, you know.
Yeah, but the kids these days, that's all they do. Just sit in the house there. I mean, like on the games. I mean, like the mountains all grown over. Before you go over and see pass everywhere. People on their bikes and I mean, there's no so you can't see his pass anymore.
Yeah, it's a shame, innit? Like really, like because you fucking, you know, we talk about like kids and all the same. Obviously, social media hasn't helped a bit.
Different generations, so it is. Like say, we had one thing to play with them. It was cold outside, like, and that was the mountain.
Yeah. So you've lived all your life?
Yeah, all my life. Like, where I grew up here, from a kid. Like, I got 6 brothers and sisters as well. They've all grew up here, so I grew up there knowing everybody.
and is it a good place to grow up, or like what would you?
Where I grew up, like, I mean, like say, I don't know what it is these days. I mean, you know, all the stuff that's going on. I mean, especially in night time. Do you feel like you don't know many? Like obviously, I've been here with 2 minutes with you, and like loads of people are waving at you. Yeah, I say no, people up here. Like before, I just go past and you can walk up the street, they're saying hello to everybody. Now you walk past people, like, you don't even recognise them.
Really?
It's like people who come up here and you don't see them unless they're going down to the shop or something like that. Yeah,
and I'm sure it's quite a welcoming place, but do you feel that sometimes just a bit of courtesy or a bit of like integration, like, you know, speaking to people?
People who've lived up there, like myself. I mean, like we know each other from young kids. I mean, and even though we don't see each other, like my mate Parsons now, big, like we grew up together every day. Now we become apart. Like I say, I went to the army, he went to Australia working. But every time we see each other, just like we was like yesterday, like.
Yeah. It's like you haven't left, like.
That's the community up there. Like say, people will pass. I mean, say hello. Like say, we know everybody. Their families, everybody.
And I imagine some people like who probably do move up here, they probably get a bit intimidated. Not because it's an intimidating place.
I've been places and people say, "Oh, where are you from?" And they say, "Oh, I'm from Trebanog." And they say, "Oh my God, it's rough up there." I mean, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's the same as any other place, really.
But this is your area, isn't it? This is what you know. Like I always say it on here, you know, people think my area is rough, I think it's nice, and then I think their area is rough and they think it's nice, because it's what you know.
Like say, when I was in the army, I was always back home. When I was away, I was always back home. These are my roots. No matter where I'll go in the world, I will always be a Trebanog boy. Like.
Trebanog boy, yeah. Would you ever want to leave?
I wouldn't want to, I mean, but no, if I got family now, I mean, but if it's the best call for my kids, and I know you do what you got to do, but at the moment, my kids level up, I mean, my old stepboy is out there all the time, I mean, I take my kids over like mountain like I used to when I was a kid, and they love it, they love going on mountain, they love going park.
So this is the shop, I assume, yeah?
Yeah, as I say, John's been here longer than I've been here.
You've got the 2 parks, football courts, look.
Yeah, there's another park up the top as well.
Up that way, is it? Or?
Up here, there's the one which is down.
You've got the water towers up there as well, haven't you? The UFOs.
Water tanks down on the main road area.
Alright, mate. And is it just like on a map? It's like you've got like this big, this estate.
This is the one way in and one way out.
Is it like is there more? Is the other side part of Trebanog as well, on the bottom?
It's part of Trebanog. It's a tunnel. Like I say, but you know, if you put a roadblock there, you can't get out to Trebanog.
That's it. One way
in, one way out. And maybe if you call that's the site.
Literally there, like.
Yeah. If you put a roadblock there, you're trapped up here.
Yeah. Wow. And I bet, like, you know, like you said with the snow and stuff as well, there is times where people are trapped up here because the hills are quite steep, innit?
I've been when I was a kid, like, snows up past these walls. People, as we was a community, we was digging each other out, like, especially the old area up here, like.
If you could describe Trebanog, the people, the area, in a couple of words, how would you describe it?
Homely is how I know it as. I mean, it's my home. I mean, I could say and go anywhere else in the world. I mean, I could be a bit out of source, but when I come back up, I'm back home. As I say, when I was in the army, first thing I do, I come home, I take a walk up the mountains up here. Like, we take a look at the mountains up here.
And what is that mountain called?
That's just the tips in the forest up here. Just Trebanog Mountain, really.
And where's Tonopandi from here then?
Tonopandi's that direction.
That direction, yeah.
I say that part of Trebanog as well, the mountain up over there.
That one? Oh, that one.
That's down there. There's house over there. It's Pendarren. It's the bottom. That's what they call the bottom side to the top side.
And they're both Trebanog, really,
Yeah.
yeah? So that's Pendarren, and this
But
is...
as a kid, it was like Celtic Rangers. They mean bottom side and top side.
Really?
Rugan and Ellis. I mean,
Yeah.
Trebanog and Ton is all rivalries, but I say every kid up, yeah, we all bond together.
Yeah.
All met up one place, play Fox and Hounds, no baseball dogs.
Lovely.
That's what I miss these days. The kids.
Yeah, but we're the same matter, didn't we?
The only time they play Fox and Hounds and baseball dogs is on a PlayStation.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't know it otherwise, do they?
No.
What about, would you say, any negative problems up here? Do you have there's drugs everywhere?
Big issues everywhere. I mean, like say, drug issues, big problems everywhere. I mean, it's not just Trebanog, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Go and pick a place in the world where it's not happening. Like.
Of course, mate, of course, yeah. I get that, mate.
I say, but still, you don't hardly see it so much up here. It's mostly just, select few people. Like.
Yeah. Anything shed the light on positivity up here? Any like well-known people or any good things happening up here, or people doing good for the community?
No, there's a lot of people who does good for the community. There's a man up in Royston. I mean, part of Norton, it's like the wild over there, the stingies and everything.
Yeah.
He used to be up here at the little park. He cleaned out all the way himself. I mean, he put the boat down if kids to play on. The boat is gone now, but the tyres are still there. And he's still doing more up there now.
Fair
I mean,
play.
so I mean,
Fair play.
that's not just it's not for himself. They build a garden and it's
Yeah.
for kids to play on. Like.
Yeah, you can't fault that, can you? Like people like that, it's what you need in a community.
Like I say, when it's snowing, I mean, people like stowed in, like, I mean, especially Emily, like, before your mother tells you, like, Craig, go out and dig Eileen out. I mean, ready to be going grabbing the shovel.
Dig Eileen out, I love that.
Ready to be grabbing the shovel, like, I mean.
It's fucking Connor Watts, mate. He's up here, is he? I can he's from Cardiff, he is.
Yeah,
you are right, there are a lot of strangers up here. He's good as gold,
yeah,
mate.
no, I say, walk down the street, bump, see about 5 people, hello, and the next 5 people are passing, you won't say nothing.
But it's also, as times have changed as well, and as technology's gone about cars, transportation, people just, his missus is probably from Trebanog.
Yeah.
He's met her and they moved up here,
They move away and the families are still up here. Like, say, like, my friends went past now, he's just recently come back up here.
Yeah. Like these places were purposely built for the mining industries and stuff like that. So when you were here, you were here.
Mountain, you could look straight into the coal mine up here.
Yeah. What coal mine was here? Do you know what it was called?
Was it Trebanog?
Oh, so it was Trebanog, was it?
Trebanog coal mine. The Heritage Centre's called now. Heritage Park.
Oh, the famous one. Yeah. It's only over there, is it?
Yeah. If we go down. Well, if you go up on the mountain, you're looking straight into it.
Wow. Okay.
But they got, like I said, they got a museum down there. They got tours, everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And do you have many blocks of flats up here, or?
Before, there's only 3 left up here, but before, it's be all around there, it's be all flats. Like I say, there's more people up there, and you knew everybody in every door. And like,
a lot of places have had their flats knocked down, haven't they?
Like I say, when they went down, that's when Trebanog changed. I mean, like, a lot of people had to move off the community and find another place now.
Yeah, yeah. Shame, really, because at the end of the day, all right, there's obviously good things for the community.
It wasn't for the idiots and the crackheads and things like that. I mean, those people who help people out. I mean, like
crack wasn't about back then.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been, but not like it is now. Everyone's.
No, like everybody knew everybody. People leaving doors open.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we go down the shop, like go down shop and leave a door open.
Yeah.
It'd just be like our type of place.
People get surprised as well that there's crack in the valleys and stuff. But the way I look at it, mate, is cocaine's everywhere. And if you've got cocaine, you've got crack.
Yeah.
You can make it yourself. So it is. It's a sad state of affairs. If there's one thing that could be done for this community, what do you think it would be?
I don't know. More stuff for the kids. I mean, like not the little kids. Like say the young teenagers hang around like
15 to 18.
Yeah, like that's the only problem. Same when I was a kid. That's when you start getting to it because you've got nothing to do.
Yeah.
You're either in the house or one got your mates, you stand out on street corners and you're playing with it, I mean.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Craig, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Craig. I really appreciate your time, man.
No problem.
Top man.
Yeah.
It's not as wild as it used to be, bro, do you mean? Used to be a bit grown up like, but nah, it's quite sound now these days.
Are you a Trebanog boy?
Trebanog boy, bro, yeah.
Ever left?
Never left, bro, no, lived down on the other site down there, just off Tonawall for about 10 years, but Trebanog always like, do you mean?
Yeah. And how would you describe the place? Like, is it a good place to grow up? Is it a bit rough? Is it a bit quiet? Tell us.
I wouldn't say it's rough, like, do you mean? People think it's rough, and it's quite sound, yeah.
Alright, mate, alright?
everyone knows one another, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I wouldn't say it's rough, like, do you know what I mean?
So anyone, we all know him, like literally, you know everyone.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Oh, right, mate.
Everyone knows everyone. They laugh and play.
Nice one, Craig. Enjoy those babies, son. But Craig was saying, here he is with his buds, look. He was saying, like, you know, there is a lot of people who have moved up here, you know, you don't recognise them as much as you used to be. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's...
Newbies.
But people who don't know as much do agree with that, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But so, community-wise, you say everyone's welcome here and...
Yeah, everyone's sound.
The flats, you've got a couple of blocks of flats around here. Are they mainly locals, or do you have it like, we go some estates and they just drop anyone in there, like, you know?
To be honest, I think they're mostly all locals, like that block over there, mostly all elderly people they are, the
lovely.
block. But yeah, no, it's just a bit of mix, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the bottom site, he said, part of Trebanog as well, is that right?
If you go down the hill, you turn left, and then there's another little, it's like, yes it is, but yeah, it's called Tornawal, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It comes under Trebanog, yeah.
Yeah. So what's the presentation tonight then?
For the Barnog FC, for the boys, play football.
Football, is it?
Yeah, they only formed 2 seasons ago, they did. They're all friends and that, boys and mates. But yeah, they're down in Hopkins down in his cricket club.
They doing well, or?
They finished 4th this season, but they finished 2nd last.
Saturday, Sunday league, what?
Saturday league,
yeah.
Yeah, they finished 4th, but they're 2nd last season, but say they've only been going for 2 years.
2 years, still growing, like, yeah. Do you have a rugby side up here, Trebanog?
No, Trebanog don't. They got one down in Porth and Pennygride. Yeah,
so any of the Banog boys who are rugby would go and choose one of them, like...
Tornareville.
Tornareville, yeah.
But I think mostly they play for Porth, like Trebanog boys, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're a rugby fan of football, you are, aren't you?
I don't mind any sport, really, innit?
Yeah, me too.
Not golf and that, but football, rugby, boxing, you know?
Yeah. So, community though, you'd say it's a good community, Trebanog.
Yeah, centre there's open 7 days a week.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh mate, it's massive.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
So can you just like give me a little tour? Like, we don't have to walk around there, but just tell me like what goes on in here and.
Well, in the next week when the school's off, they do have like play for the kids.
So the kids will all be in there.
Yeah, the sports all they got in there. They got a little room there to play pool and that in.
Yeah.
They've got a gym there as well.
So it's like a youth club in a way, and like a leisure centre in others.
They used to do a youth club, I'm not too sure anymore, like, I mean.
Yeah.
When we was growing up, it was youth club in there.
Yeah, and what's this building here?
That's the council offices, that is.
What is that? They only pop up every now and then and open it.
I think Trebanog, Monday to Friday, do you know what I mean? But no, it's not open on the weekend, that's not.
Any other public buildings up here, or is it literally just those two and the pub?
There's nothing else up this site-wise, like.
Pub?
Well, you've got another park up the top, I don't know if Craig told
Park,
you that.
yeah.
The pub is
on the main road.
No, go to the lights behind. No, if you went straight down.
Yeah.
There's a workman's
bottom
club.
site there.
Yeah, there's workman's club on the left.
Right, I see.
Yeah. You've got the farmers then on the hill. Just go if you go straight down Trebanog, it'll be here now.
Yeah. All right, and if you could describe Trebanog in a couple of words, how would you describe it?
No comment.
That bad, is it?
Nah, I say it is good up there. Like last week, after the football, they had up the top there. Just all got up there, had gathering for the football, do you know what I mean? Because the season finished. So all the boys had a laugh, no trouble and that. It's good up here, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone gets on sound.
Top man.
Have a little bit of bickering now and again, but same everywhere now.
Yeah, we're don't, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Would you ever want to leave?
Nah, bro. That's what I know now, innit?
Yeah. Fair play to you. What's your name again?
Dale, bro.
Dale.
Yeah.
Dale, nice to meet you. Thank you so much,
meet you,
mate.
bro.
Oh yeah, what's your name, mate?
Oh, Mark.
Mark, Colin. I'm loving the jacket.
I got a couple of them.
Have you?
Yeah.
You collect them, and you from
Trebanog, yeah.
how long you lived here?
63 years.
Wow. Oh, you're a Banog boy.
Yeah.
What do you make of the place?
was alright growing up in the 80s, like I said, you know what I mean? There's been some good mates up there now, like, some past now, like, you know what I mean? But, yeah, he's pretty friendly up there.
Yeah.
You know?
You've seen this place evolve or change over the years then, haven't you, you know?
Yeah, wasn't community centre when I was growing up, wasn't.
Were these flats by here? Someone said there was flats by
here. Yeah,
here.
there was flats on the corner.
Yeah?
There was flats, as you go around the corner here, there was flats, you know, there's I think 5 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, there's about 5 blocks.
Yeah.
I didn't really recall one because it went down over the mountain by there.
Oh, fucking hell, that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, there was a lot of trouble and whatever, you know, up there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We had a bit of a reputation, like.
Yeah, was this bit, when was this estate built? 50s, 60s?
Yeah, no, this was built, must have been about 55. Must have been around Dad fixed because it started all that, like. Because like my mother, like my father brought me over and he said we come over on a plank, you know the gardens.
Yeah.
You know, we were sort of like.
Oh, because the footings were, it was stuff then?
It was all solid, it was just macking all that, like, you know what I mean?
Wow.
The gardens, just.
Brand new then?
Yeah, you know.
And was like your father working like in the industries?
Yeah, my mum was on a tarmac. Yeah, my mum was on a tarmac, yeah, for years.
Wow.
Yeah, he was on a tarmac, but all around the country, like, you know, we call Pembroke, all them Welsh places, like.
Yeah.
You know, like, but.
That is fascinating.
Yeah, you see, like I said, there's been a lot of changes, but, you know, it's.
Has a place like Trebanog been forgot about, would you say? Like, in terms of, like, governments and
yeah, you could say
local
that.
council?
I suppose you could say that. There's, like I said, they got developments like that, you know what I mean?
This is really good,
yeah,
this
but
place.
that's been up since, we used to play football on the football pitch, but this has been up since, I don't know, 15 years.
Yeah. To be fair,
So
it looks like
you know,
it could do with a bit of a refurbish, like the roofs look a bit battered and stuff.
They do that. Like I said, they get they get like you know, grants and all that.
Funding.
I suppose, like funding, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You know, but yeah, like I said, I can't say much more about, you know.
Yeah. I know you're probably on your way anyway. Like,
Yeah,
thank you very much.
So,
Oh, thank you. Take care.
yourself.
It's okay for sun, isn't it? Stunning. Look at that. I'm not sure if that's a fire or a tip. Oh, that's a tip, isn't it? Some of the block of flats in Trebanog. So it is quite it is a rather large place, to be fair, like the site. So there's a few blocks of flats up here then. Rhondda, this is, leading to Shrewsbury Avenue, Rhondda Way and Llandaff Way. Oh, is it Rhondda Way? Oh, interesting. Yeah, and you can imagine if you live in a flat as well, being up on a higher ground, the views are just breathtaking. Sorry, what was that?
I've been up here nearly 30 years I've been up
Wow.
All of my life I can remember on this mountain.
You're a Banog boy, yeah?
here.
Yeah.
I was born in Lincoln Street down there, down
Yeah.
the hill down there. I
Okay.
lived with my great grandmother on the hill down there. And I've moved back up there the last 2 years, haven't I? Yeah.
You got some views up here, boys, haven't you? Blessed, like, you know. This is why they call it God's country, I think, because of views like this. It's
You make me laugh, man. You only got to run up the stairs.
apart from
The
what?
windmills.
Yeah, they ruin it, don't they?
That's disgusting.
There used to be blocks of flats with this.
Yeah.
Someone said there was flats here as well, Mo, yeah.
What was it, 8 blocks?
Yeah, something like that.
8 blocks from there upwards, wasn't it?
Wow, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, 'cause I can remember I must have been 3, 4 years old. And my auntie Kim used to live in one of the blocks.
Drugs Map of Britain, the crack one on BBC, yeah.
Yeah, bottom flat. Yeah, we were all kids then, bro.
What is that a tip over there, or is that a fire that's been built?
That's
Is this,
a fire that started.
it's a fire, is it? Yeah. I thought that was a coal tip.
There is
It is an old cold hit.
From the old post college there.
Yeah.
All the slag at there. Like.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Because if you're coming the other way, I kind of get my bearings, but I've come through Tonnerevel. I done Bringolai the other day. I done Penrith, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what, like...
Do you know Jodie Davis? Yeah, is he? Yeah.
Jodie.
I helped Jodie get, into peer work and that. Do you know what I mean? She's doing alright now, but I'm on the Bouverdal job. I've been on it 4 years now, so it's worked for me, like, do you know what I mean?
That's mad, isn't it? Jodie's famous, Jodie, now.
She's doing really well.
Jodie's famous now.
Well, she's on the drugs map of Britain. Jodie's on the drugs map of Britain.
Yeah.
With Richard, isn't it? What's his name? Richard?
Yeah, she's always done Cardiff and shit.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was. So when I got clean, I became a peer mentor, and then I got the co-production lead job for Kaleidoscope, and that's when Jodie used to come down and do the peer work as well. But she always used to say about wanting to do something up here. Newport, yeah, but they're Wales, isn't it? Yeah. They are the best charity drugs, the vaudeville and that are criminal justice, isn't it? So they don't help you. You're just going to get your meth and you're jogging on.
They move on into the next part, and it's like, and there is no next part. It's either get clean or nothing.
There's no exit plan, is it? Like, do you know what I mean? And they don't give a fuck if you're using or not. I used to go here and I'd be like, I feel a bit rough. They're like, do you want to go on another 10 mil? I'd be like, okay. It's like they want you to be on higher doses, like, it's fucking mad. Well, my mate says, right, this is because I got OCD, yeah, bad. Like, I was the type of guy, if I had £100, I'm getting 10 brown and 2 whites. My mates would be like 10 whiskey, 2 dark, yeah? But I'm a gearhead first, yeah? And because when I smoke crack, I'm a weirdo. Yeah, so I had the gear to come, so I literally pipe it and then get the boot straight away, yeah? So when I tackled my gear problem with Bouverdal, I killed 2 birds with 1 stone because I was never taking crack on its own. Yeah. I've got mates who have tackled their gear problem with the Bouverdal, so they're just like, I'm just going to smoke crack now, and they're even worse on the crack than he was before. My mate said, if there was an injection for crack, my life is done, mate. I'm good. I'm blessed.
But I find with the weight though, it's not like
it's not like it used to be.
It's just
it is very, very strong psychologically.
I've been lucky. I've kept myself away from it, innit?
It's not the same. Have you tasted it now? Mate, when I stopped 4 years ago, right, the crack, right,
my views, Lisa.
It's horrible. You'd have the sweat, you'd have the bad belly, you'd have the paranoia, right, but you wouldn't get a rush.
I tried it
Mad.
Years ago down in
Yeah.
Everything's gone.
Well, that's what that documentary was about.
There's the way our society have gone down because of like Class A drugs. I've lost so many friends from school. Look at all the boys we lost back in like the mid-90s.
How many did you guess, like?
Well, boys.
Through drugs?
Fucking hell, like Neil Wright, Jamie Wright, Damien Mason, Chubby, fucking loads of them. Loads of boys, just gone through drugs though.
Through gear and other drugs, like, yeah. Yeah, the valleys were it hard, weren't they?
Yeah. Boys getting found in Dinners flats down here, man.
Remember them? They're the ones they knocked down?
No, that was concrete flats that was, but Penn Dinners flats.
Is Dinners on the side of the road, is it?
Right down on the side of the road, yeah.
And yes, on the one side, they're like that, you turn around and they're high. So the flats that got knocked down were what, the concrete flats, were they?
Flats, that was wild up there, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because we've all, like, I grew up on this mountain there, really, the one mountain there. Like my great grand was down there. My mother's from Trebanog, my father's from Penrith over there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've lived in Penrith for years.
Yeah.
Fucking, like, I lived in Dinners.
Do you know Kerry Older?
Yeah.
I done Fernhill, didn't I? He was a bit, because he done Bear Jail, didn't he? Like,
he was, man, back in the day.
We done a podcast as well the other day about his life as like car theft, the 90s, innit?
Yeah. From Penrith, see, back in the 90s, it was like me, Terry Miller, loads of us it was.
Oh, really?
And we were all up in fucking Penrith, all nicking cars. It was fucking great.
Mad. Well, that was it, innit? My uncle...
The scar on my head,
my uncle went to jail in 96 for death by dangerous. He was only 16, from Cardiff. I don't know if you might know him, Anthony Macy. He went to jail, but that's what it was, weren't it? Everyone drove, everyone... stole cars. Now you've got kids on Sarons with balaclavas.
I was 12, 13 years old, man, out with them boys, nicking cars.
Yeah.
Bear van and that.
How old are you?
I'm 48.
So they would have been the boys who brought gear over up to the valleys as well, innit?
Yeah, and like, after my old man got murdered up at Penrith, like, I moved from there then, over to Penrith, and like, fucking, I stayed away from all drugs.
Wow. Well, you knew better, I guess.
Yeah. But it was mad, didn't it? Like, no, like, I promised the old man, didn't it? Like, he called me smoking weed. It was solid back in the day, innit? I was in the fucking toilet trying to hide it, and he's like, Jason! Fucking shouting upstairs, innit? And like,
shit again.
he sat me down on the sofa, right? And he said, look, you can smoke that in the house. I fucking can't you doing anything else, I'll fucking break you. I promised him I did, I wouldn't get a few Valium, a few Marzies and that, and
yeah.
I stayed off the white stuff and the brown stuff. Oh yeah, back in the day, the eggs. Chew them up, by gone.
Oh, we got an audience, like. Shout in.
we just nose in.
Can't fault it. What's Trebanog? In a couple of words.
Come on.
What's country?
I've just said that to them. It's beautiful up here. Beautiful up here, mate. Stunning, innit?
Can't fault it.
Best view in the fucking valleys, isn't it?
What's that?
Best view in the valleys.
Yeah. Like,
the view of the place.
Yeah.
we've just got the drone. So when this goes out, you wait till you see the drone footage we got of this place, mate. Unreal.
I know, my dog's going nuts.
Oh, hey, mate, nice to meet you. Hey, well done as well for staying out all that shit. And what's your name?
Jason.
Jason. Just give just a positive word for people who are struggling with addiction. What would you say to them?
Just say no.
The Reagan campaign.
Yeah.
You've always got friends who want to help you. Stick with them because they are there for you.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Peace out.
Do you want any final words?
No, not really, mate. All the best.
God bless.
Ta-ra, my
See
guy.
you soon. Stay central.
And you. Watch your step. That's my last word for you.
Yeah. Top man. Ta-da.
Ta-ra, mate.
Ah, lovely people, man. Yeah, oh, lovely, friendly. You know.
Nice.
And you know, it's what's really sad is what they were just talking about then, how drugs hit the valleys so devastating, mate. Like, he named about 6 names there, just off the cuff like that, of mates that died, and there's obviously more as well. You know, recipe for disaster. I sometimes think it's all by design, mate. You know, like, you know, we look at, like, especially drug addicts, we live day to day. Some people live yearly. They plan. But I think the elites and the governments, they plan things 50 years ahead, 100 years ahead, you know, patiently. And I truly believe, man, that, you know, mines shutting down. Why are they shutting down? I know people say it's happening, but you look anywhere else in the world now, leading superpowers, they've got their iron ores, they've got their coal mines. You know,
it's still in our ground. That's the main thing. It's still there.
Exactly.
You do need it.
There's at least 50 years to still dig, I reckon. And something that really struck with me the other day, someone said when we were up in where was I? Penwine. When we went to Penwine, that guy said, didn't he? Straight over the Crow's Nest, 5 miles. The coal mine they were digging ended up in Port Talbot. They were under Port Talbot digging by, you know, when they stopped, and they still had 30 odd years the other way, they said, you know. But the one thing I say, people say it was bad, the coal mines, and you know, that, you know, dangerous job, but health and safety would have came in by now. And also, mate, let's be real, I bet there's more positives than negatives. Look at the negatives here now.
Jobs that have come back, isn't it?
Rest my case.
Sarah.
How long you lived in Trebanog, sir?
12 years.
And what you make of the place?
It's alright, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's livable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful views.
Yeah, lush views. That's the only reason we live here, really.
Do you say that's one of the main strong points of Trebanog, is the views?
Yeah.
You have a down day and you just look out the window and think, oh.
Yeah, it's nice in the summer,
but
not very nice in the winter. We get really bad winters up here sometimes. But yeah, in the summer it's lush.
Yeah.
You can literally sit in the garden and just look at the view, really.
Yeah. The community around you, is it a good community?
Yeah, well, I just keep myself to myself, really. I don't really talk to many people.
Yeah.
If they say hello, I say hello back.
Of course, yeah.
I'm not really a sociable person.
Yeah. Oh, well, fair play to you for speaking. Like, you know, it must take a lot,
Yeah,
you know.
it is a lot.
Yeah. Well, like, thank you very much, and you know, I really appreciate you talking to us.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you doing anyway? My name's Cullen. What's your names?
Yoss fell.
Yoss and Fel.
Yeah.
Unique names, aren't they? Are you from Trebanog or?
Not originally, no, you're from Holland.
Dutch born, Australian.
That makes sense of the word, the name there.
And Australian and then England.
And how Trebanog, like, out of all places?
Oh, how did you put that? It was cheaper.
Yeah.
Sussex way, anything from 600,000 up in our area.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Today that's mostly
Even more.
stupid money.
Yeah. Yeah.
We came here just to look.
Well, this street here is really nice, and this view is spectacular, isn't it?
There's no problems.
Did you know much about Wales before moving here? Like,
My father was Welsh. Yeah, was, 'cause he's dead. He was Wales.
yeah. And that was kind of a bit of a link there as well then. And was it literally just this what came up? Would you like the look of, or was there any reason, like Trebanog, the area?
We didn't know anything about this area, did
Happened to be here. History.
Yeah.
And somehow.
Wow.
we? Just saw the house
Yeah.
here and
Like the view.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know.
Oh yes, something
And how did you both meet, if you don't mind us asking?
in Australia.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
And you've been strong ever since then. Yeah. If you could describe this area in a couple of words, how would you describe it?
Great. I think it's fine.
We like it.
Yeah.
Most people are good. You got the good and the bad.
Yeah.
You got some roughies.
Same as everywhere.
Yeah. We're in the
Otherwise-
best street there is.
Yeah.
Well, I think we are.
And do you feel like you fit in with the community and stuff?
Yeah, we stick to our own. We all do. But there used to be all flats along here.
Yeah. Someone said there was flats here, but they were falling off the mountain, which I find hilarious.
No, they were a bit like Penrith when it was full of crap. It was full of,
Yeah.
and they put them down.
Yeah, we visited Penrith, and hopefully when you get time you can check out some of the ones we've done. Penrith was one of them, and it's quite tragic as well, isn't it? You know?
But it goes through stages, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Once that generation grows up, it's like the people that were living next door. She'd been here 60 odd years.
Wow.
Right up, she's passed away.
From the
Lady
start.
Further up, she was here. The same sort of time.
Yeah.
Next one up. They're all gone now.
Wow. Yeah.
They're all in the 80s and 90s.
Families in there now.
Yeah.
Which is good.
And does this place, you being from England, you being from Holland, does this place remind you of anywhere you've been before, or is this totally unique?
No, it's
We were used to flat.
flat. Yes.
Level, no hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheaper fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, true. So that was...
Even in England, where we were up at Sussex, it was pretty level.
Yeah.
Weren't many hills, were there? Nothing.
That's crazy.
Yes. The Downs, the South Downs.
Yeah, the Downs, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
We got used to it.
Yeah, you've adapted well, yeah? Well, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. And what part of Holland was you from?
North Brabant, so the south of Holland.
We played a rugby team. They come on tour here. We were meant to go back, and we still keep in touch. Tilburg?
Yeah, that's not far away.
Because that's kind of down south, isn't it? Yeah.
More towards Eindhoven.
That's right, Eindhoven, yes. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time. It was lovely to meet you both. So Jos and Fel, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Be careful if you're trying to park your car here. You might go down a fucking mountain. No, it isn't. But I do feel like if we come here, we could see, and I think that's what it is. I think this is where the flats were, right? I wonder if we can see any remnants of the flat. I don't know, but I'm going to be quite bold and have a piss off the mountain. No one's going to see, I hope. Oh, look at that. There's some UFOs over there as well. Look at the water towers. You see them? Yeah. Have you got them? We'll get the ones on shot now, is there?
Yeah, we've got them. There's two amongst the trees down there.
You've got them, have you?
Yeah.
Fair play. See, there was all flats here. It's really... We'll try and get photos for the people. We should have really got the drone... You've got the drone shot so we could see what it looked like. So, obviously, me and Daniel got to come by here, mate, so we can, like... So me and Daniel go way back. Obviously, we went to primary school together, high school together, did everything, didn't we?
Everything.
It's been nice to rekindle with you, though, bro, haven't it? It's been,
yeah. Good,
like,
really good.
You know, obviously...
good to have you back, like...
like I went somewhere.
It is, isn't it? It is a bit that way.
Well, for the people who don't really know much about my...
Like, isn't it?
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know, like, my younger journey, like, you know... I've spoken a little bit on podcasts, but for the people, like, what kind of kid was I, like, pre-drug?
Just like the entertainer, proper laugh, like the ultimate entertainer, I'd say, to be fair. Fucking just a good laugh, constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
I think we both had a laugh. You're quite funny.
Yeah, we were
as
just
well,
both
like...
constantly messing about.
Yeah.
Like proper class clowns, basically.
Yeah, we were class clowns, weren't we, mate?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's great, like, you know, just talking and having a laugh about it and stuff. What was it like when you saw me kind of go off that road, like?
It wasn't good. Obviously, I was doing that job where I was walking around Cardiff town quite a bit, and I would see you sort of, you know, I don't know how to word it, but dossing around type of thing. You were, weren't you?
Yeah.
And it was odd to see you like that, because obviously, good family, good person. It's not, you're not the type of person to be expected in that situation.
Yeah. Have you learned any lessons from that, like life lessons from like seeing me go down that road?
Oh yeah, fucking hell! Like you see, you know, obviously you hear of people taking drugs and all that, but when it's that close to home and you see what it does to people, it's a shock. Like, it is.
So Dan, tell them, like, what do you think of Trebanog?
It's all right so far. Their views are absolutely insane. Probably, like a few of the locals have said, best views in the valleys. And I don't think they're lying. I think it is. It's surrounded by mountains, isn't it? It's not just one or two here and there. It's surrounded.
It's like a diamond in the rough in the valleys, because you have got your underbellies, you have got your problems here, but it's like, oh, it's okay because my view's banging, sort of thing. Like the couple we just spoke to, they came here because of the views, like, and the price.
You know, it'd be hard not to. I bet the price was nice, and when they turned up here, they looked out their front door, turn around. This is what they could see out their front door. You're flicky. Fair enough.
Fair enough, isn't it? Enough said, like. Enough said. Literally, like, it's stunning, mate. Beautiful. Well, when I talk about underbellies, this is what I mean. Now, you know, this is probably an accident, but doesn't look great, you know. You'd think that the council would try their best to clean this up. Because number one, someone could live here. Number two, it looks awful. Imagine living next door to it. But I don't know the story about this. Anyone want to leave a comment, please do. But I just hope the people are safe. Excuse me? What happened here, love?
I think it was a young girl living in, I'm not sure what happened though.
Accident or...
Yeah.
Everything okay?
I'm not sure because I'm not from up this area.
Right, I see. But there was no casualties, no?
I don't think so.
Thank you. Yeah, well, I hope everything's okay. Some people can't fucking get to Anfield, so they're bringing Anfield to the valleys. No, don't look, just bang it off if you can. If you can. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, fucking that's a dead end. Get on this, look at that, look at the steps. Let's have a game of two-touch by definitely in him. It's like Hillview, spot on.
It is.
And we play spot on the big wall, and
yeah.
Well, any wall, really. So let's try and get up to the top bit then, is there? I gotta go round now, mate.
Around there.
Yeah, to get up there, like. And then you've got these streets that kind of dead off. So is it this one? No, next one. There we go. So yeah, I'll give you this. Look at these flats, like they're mad, aren't they? These ones. Yeah. What's happening, bro? How's it going?
Top man.
Yeah, what's your name? Tell the people.
Howell Jones.
Howell Jones, yeah? You live up in Trebanog?
Yeah, I lived there for the last 10 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you make of the place?
It's a village, you know what I mean? I've been living in a city, I've lived in a village, I've lived up in the mountains, you know what I mean? It's like clicky around here. In the city, you can walk around, you're invisible, nobody knows who you are.
Knows.
You know what I mean?
No one asks questions,
you
innit?
know what I mean? Round the corner, we have somebody like stubs a toe up there, you know, he's dead by the time he's hit the bottom of the street, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you fitted in up here? Or?
Yeah, of course, yeah, I've gelled well, do you know what I mean? I've had experience over travelling the country and, do you know what I mean? I fit in cities, do you know what I mean? Just stroll in and just thug it, innit?
Yeah, where are you from originally then?
Brecon Beacons.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, right on the valley with the sheep roam free and the men are locked up.
And but you always gravitated more towards the south where it's more populated.
I wanted to know over the next hill, do you know what I mean? I just wanted to travel, do you know what I mean? I wanted to see what was out there, not just stuck in a village with the boys bonging in the bus stop and that. I thought, fuck, I joined the army in there and just fucking went travelling.
Fair play. So if you could describe Trebanog, how would you describe the place?
I describe it as welcoming, friendly, you know, everybody's just genuine, do you know what I mean? It sounds as fuck about.
Yeah, fair play. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, top man.
Take care.
Sound.
What's your name, mate?
James.
Yeah, nice to meet you, James. You from Trebanog?
Nah, bro, I'm doing here, like, doing car.
Wait, oh, is that...
Me,
But you're up here a bit, are you? When I last time I drove past you.
All the time, like,
this is where you chill, like.
Yeah, the boys and that's you.
How old are you?
22.
Oh, you're still young, man.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
Still young,
what is Trebanog like?
Yeah, it's nice up there, like, fucking... Everyone knows everyone, like. It's nice up there, bro.
Yeah? Well, like, to be fair, like, when I came here the other day and it was nicer weather, but everyone was out. And even when I spoke to the boys then, they were like, most of the boys ain't even here, like, the people are all on holiday or at a presentation. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Like, it's right on top of a hill, like.
Yeah, it's nice up there, yeah, it's feels nice, like.
Yeah, I suppose that's the good thing about it, isn't it? Is the views and stuff,
yeah,
isn't it?
It's nice, bro.
And the bottom, on the bottom, do you everyone up here class that as Trebanog as well, or? You know, when you go over to down where the Cons Club is and down by the farmers, is that Trebanog as well?
Yeah, also a nice town over there.
Yeah. Well, all I want to do is ask two questions really. What's like the best thing about Trebanog, and what's the worst thing?
Fuck knows, bro. I don't know, like, fucking people up there probably, like.
The football team, that's right.
The football team's best thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, who started their own football team?
Yeah? Tell us more about it. What you... Get in.
Oh, we started our own football team. We have me and all the boys, like.
Yeah? Oh, you're the boys who started it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you said you were at the presentation when I came up last time, see?
Yeah, when we started our own football team, just to get something to do, like.
Yeah.
But, we're doing quite well, like.
Fucking, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Into a tougher league this year now, and we're ready to give it a go now.
Yeah. You know, before that football team, man, like, would you been doing fuck all, really? I know.
Yeah, fuck all. Hanging about is all.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's still a positive thing then, really.
Yeah,
like.
I've changed the whole community in on there as well. They follow us, yeah. I got a big following, like.
That's sick.
Yeah, we're doing really well.
So what, like, league are you, like, is it...
I think we're bottom Rhondda League, we actually.
Rhondda League, yeah.
We've had to start at the bottom, like.
Start at the bottom, you'll be at the top soon, bro.
Exactly, fingers crossed, yeah.
So what, is it you know, when it's home games and is it bumping?
Yeah, just a home field, just across there, just over the mountain.
By the water towers,
yeah. Just behind there.
Yeah, I bet some teams don't like coming up here, do they, like?
Oh, I think coming up there.
Is it like quite fierce and all that? You got to make it like that though, mate. That's the 11th, the 12th man, innit? Do you know what I mean? So, would you say, is there any other things going on in for the community?
For the youngsters, the kids, like the community centre down here, there's a lot going on, like. A lot of things for the youngsters, but nothing for the football team for us, like.
Yeah, and you like the same age as well, you. So when you get to like 19 to like mid-20s, that's when it's like, fuck off.
16 it is, like, you can sign for football but from 16, so from 16 got something to do, like.
Early 30s, yeah.
What is it? Just one team you have, or
yeah,
you?
We've got one team, but we are aiming to try and get a couple of young.
Imagine that, like, you know, you've got to start somewhere, like you said, and you seems like you've been off to a flying start. But
we've done really well, yeah, fair play.
if you can get, like, you know, an under-16s or a youth team, and then you get the minis and all,
that is the aim after a year or two, like trying to get some other teams, get more kids involved.
The whole community's in on it, like, why can't you do that? Do you know what I
exactly.
mean? Yeah. What do you make about the pub being closed, turned into a Domino's?
Oh, terrible. Terrible, we absolutely hate that.
Was that your boozer?
Yeah, took our pub, aye. Took our pub.
Into Domino's, like.
Was it was it like any heads up about it, or?
I come out the blue, like it was done, like. Well, the pub started getting a bit run down there. The owner was a bit, just let it go in the end, like, and then.
You were hoping for new ones to come in and take it over, and it ended up being a Domino's.
Yeah.
And that cons club down here, then not everyone goes here, is it? Or?
No, it is a lot of people down there. Like the older heads seem to go down our pub.
Yeah.
We go down to farmers on here.
Yeah, I've drove past it a few times just on the off chance. It's quite busy in the garden, isn't it?
Yeah, especially on a sunny day, like it's rammed down here.
Yeah. So who's your rivals? Would you say in the football then?
Torn Revel and Porth, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
They used to be a good team, Porth, back in the day, didn't
Yeah, they just won the league now. They've just gone up, like.
Did they? Yeah.
Sadly, innit?
So you've got Torn Revel, Porth. So it's all like, you know, what would it be like, Luna Pier, teams like that, innit?
Pandy.
Pandy.
There's 3 teams from Torn as well, so it's all local. Like.
Yeah, because it's quite big in it, Torn. We then bring Golai, like that's part of Torn and that, isn't it? Like, no rugby up here then, just your footballing lads.
Yeah. We don't Porth, like.
Yeah, and Torn Revel got a rugby team as well, haven't they, actually? So if anyone wanted to play, they could, like. Yeah, so have you lived here long?
All my life.
Yeah? Would you live anywhere else?
No, never.
Trebanog Jones, isn't it?
Trebanog Jones, is it? What makes Trebanog, oh shit, what makes Trebanog different to the rest of the valleys, would you say?
Togetherness, innit? Everyone loves each other up there.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Community spirit and all, like, you know?
Cracking community spirit up there.
Yeah, if someone's struggling, everyone kind of mucks in, sort of thing, is it? Yeah. I was speaking to one of the boys when I was here last time, and he was saying, if you block that road off down the bottom, like, there's no way of getting out here as well, innit? That's quite a mad.
One way in and one way out.
Yeah. No, fair play, boys. Well, thank you very much for chatting. I wish you all the best with the football and all, like, do you know what I mean? And you never know, mate. If you ever want us to come up on when you got a big game and let us know, we'll come and vlog it. We'll come and vlog it. Show the community and that. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Ta-da. So this is the top park for the kids, which it's got lovely views, haven't it? Absolutely lovely. Well, that's all about. A couple of tyres. There's the water towers. Literally look like spaceships, UFOs. And I think the football pitch. I think you can actually see. Let me try and get it here. If I can get it here, I might be able to see it. If you can just see over there, you got the green gates. I think that is where the football pitch is. Over there again, like I said the other day, you've got the daffodils, the windmills up in Talbot Green, Ogmore Valley over this way. That might be Ogmore Valley, that one. But yeah, really nice views. Oh yeah, how are you doing, alright?
Not bad, and yourself?
I'm good, what's your name?
Paula.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
And you?
So is this where you live?
Yeah,
Trebanog?
October I lived here and it's been fantastic.
Where are you from originally then?
Taswell.
Oh, so not far. I'm in, Fairwater.
My sister's at Ely.
Yeah, so not far.
Yeah.
And I used to live in Ton as well, like Ton Gwynlais,
Morganstown.
Morganstown.
Morganstown, yeah, I used to bother in Ton.
Yeah, well, my studio is, you know, as you come out of Taswell, and you've got the Tin Hand Pub.
Tin Hand Pub,
yeah. You used to have Pew's Gardens there. My studio is there, like, you know, so.
Right, yeah.
So, what would you say the difference is with, you know, somewhere like Taswell to here?
A nicer community.
Really?
Everything for the kids up here, they all just get on with everyone and it's really nice. Like, people say, when I say Trebanog, they like, give me a look. But I find it wonderful up here.
Yeah.
Everyone's friendly, everyone gets on with everyone. So,
yeah, like, and I was going to ask you that, do you feel like the community is taking you in because you're not from here?
Bingo on a Tuesday night, kids club on a Wednesday. It's fantastic. Always got different things going on.
Is that down in the studio, in the
down in the
community
centre?
centre?
Yeah, down in the centre. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's quite a big community centre, isn't it?
It
Like,
is quite,
you know.
yeah, and they do quite a lot there. All events, everything.
Yeah.
Birthday parties, everything.
Yeah, and I think that's really important that it's actually on the site, because to get up here, this one road in.
Yeah, you're stuck. Yeah, if you're up here, you're stuck. Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
way to go.
if
It's
you
all
don't-
mountains, everything. Yeah.
If you don't drive,
No, I don't
like,
drive. So yeah,
but you've got everything here, like,
everything.
you know.
Yeah, shop on the site, everything.
Yeah. So, if you could describe Trebanog, how would you describe it? Like the people and the community.
Friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really good to be honest with you. Especially Taswell is a small place.
Yeah.
Only a little village.
Yeah.
So coming up here then, it's been lovely.
That's where you're from, is it, Taswell?
Taswell, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
mad.
used to live in Triallo, but we moved in October.
Yeah.
So.
And I just want to say to the people as well, which is, if you're not from Wales, you won't understand, but like I live like 5 minutes from here, and our accents are just totally different. Like,
I've been up here 10 years, mind.
okay, yeah. No, but it still is. And
Yeah,
you
it
go
is,
Taswell,
yeah,
and you really sound like you're from the valley.
Like my mum's there now, and she's from Taswell. She still lives there.
Yeah.
And you
can hear it, can you?
Hear it, yeah.
Do you like it up here, girls?
Look at me, Lil.
You don't, do you?
You do? Yeah.
Do you like it when you come up here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lovely park across the road.
Yeah.
Mountains everywhere.
Beautiful views.
We've got lovely views. The sunset from here is amazing.
Yeah. And I saw on the street you had all like the flags on the other
Well,
side.
we did have flags as well, but we kept cutting ahead with them, so took them down like we both had all
Yeah,
flags.
but that shown that, you know, just looking at that shows that the community have mucked in to do
oh,
something.
Yeah. Well, we had a street party for the V-Day.
Yeah.
They blocked the road off. They did it all in the park.
Brilliant.
It was brilliant.
That's
like, to get
fantastic.
everyone involved. Like.
Yeah, so you don't feel too concerned about your kids going out to play and
No,
stuff?
not at all.
and-
No. I'm lucky. They don't really go out, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really nice.
Yeah,
of
no. Well, thank you so much. And I see there's a girl in the background. Like, I recognise her. Well, how do I know you? Like, she. What does she do? Is that your mum?
Yeah.
What does she do?
TikTok.
It is, isn't it? And you got a sister as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I got a sister, Abby.
Yeah. Do you want to tell the people what you do?
I just do TikTok. So my sister Abby Corbin, she does TikTok.
Yeah, because she's quite big as well.
Yeah,
isn't
she is big, yeah.
Is there competition between you both?
Oh my god, they're filming up me! No, nothing. She's completely different to, like, I'm going through my ADHD assessment. I'm going through a lot, like, different things. So my sister, she's more of, like, the funny sides, like...
So you're actually you're journaling
Yeah, I
your
journey
ADHD.
everything that
That's
I'm going
amazing.
through. Yeah, I'm on new medication now. Like I had a mental breakdown last year. I did, where I just completely, like, I had a really good job. I had to give up my job. I was a senior, and it just got too much for me. Like, so I had to just step back a bit, take a bit of breathing space. But I got a new job now, so I absolutely love it.
So you're working and that, and
Yeah,
that's
I'm on new
really good.
medication now, I am. So yeah, I dock everything on my TikTok, Keisha Corbin Fisher, because I'm newly married. Everything
Congratulations.
I just dock. Thank you. I'd be like. So yeah, I just document everything, like everything that I do, everything that I'm doing.
Yeah, fair play. And was that easy for you? Like it was hard to me because I was a former heroin addict to come out. It was a bit, but at the same time, I felt like I know, because everyone knew I was a drug addict. I thought I might as well just be open about it that I'm doing well. How is it for you opening up about your ADHD?
I feel so much better about it because my sister is ADHD, my other sister is ADHD, bipolar, autistic. My mother is a heroin addict as well, so it's a bit of, and my father's gone like an alcoholic as well. So I thought, for me, I'm completely different to all that. Like I thought, it's very easy for me to get dragged down the path, and that I find hard. It's too easy for me because I've got it in me. I know I've got it in me.
You've got those traits in your genes.
And I know myself that I've got them traits in me because, like, sometimes it's like, oh my god, I could fucking. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Like now, I just feel like not right now, but sometimes I just feel like, oh, I could like. Do you know what I mean?
It's very easy to just.
It's very, very easy.
Say fuck the world and take some drugs.
And coming from like my background and things, and me and my sister, like my nan brought me and my sister up when we was younger, but I know I've got it in me. But opening up on TikTok, so many people message me that they feel exactly the same. And with ADHD, alcohol, like drugs and things, it's like you know yourself, it's sometimes it helps people, doesn't it? But no, I've done good. I have.
So anyone out there struggling then with whether it's ADHD?
Me on TikTok.
Yeah. And what would you say to them? You know, what would you say to people who are watching this who probably don't have TikTok about your ADHD or anything they're struggling with?
Just
similar?
reach out. Go like I didn't. I'm 30 now, and only the last couple of years that it was getting spoken about. No one really spoke about women and ADHD, and that's what I found hardest, because I didn't know what, I just didn't fit in. I didn't know what was wrong with me. And some days I'm like 100 miles an hour, and the rest of the days I just can't do anything.
Yeah.
Get it away from me. And then the other days I just can't do anything, and I just get myself into like a state of paralysation where I just can't do anything. But you just got to keep on going. Like no day is the same for me. I feel completely different. I'm not going to know what I weigh. Like tomorrow's been a good day for me. Tomorrow I don't know what I'm going to be like.
Yeah.
Like I could not get out of bed or anything. Like you know yourself, you've got ADHD as well, I've know. And it's hard. It is hard. Like
well, I think men's mental health has been spoken about a lot, but I don't think, like you said, women's mental health.
Especially women's ADHD, because with boys, with ADHD with boys, people just thought, oh, they're naughty kids, or they're just naughty kids, like, you know, nothing was spoken about women. And like my nan, when I was speaking to my nan about it, my nan was saying like they always knew that like I weren't right, like, do you know what I mean?
Well, we know you're not right then.
Well, congratulations. Big up to you and your channel, and you know, for you and your sister to do this from, sounds like you did have a bit of a tough upbringing, like, so good on you, like, you know. Obviously this is a vlog about Trebanog. You said you don't live here, but what is your perception of Trebanog? How do you take this place?
I'm jealous, I am. Like people it's such like a close, like on my street that I live in now, I know 2 of my neighbours that we speak to, like it's such a close-knit community up here. It's everyone knows everyone. Like if I needed sugar now, I could go like 10 doors down and say, I've got a bit of sugar I can get. By us, it's really quiet.
Well, I say that, like, you know, these posh places, like if you lived in a posh place, you wouldn't even want to knock their door, because you think that they would just be like, you jippo, like you fucking tramp. Like. So like that's wicked, like, do you know what I mean? You don't get that.
All friendly, and
I'm jealous, and I'm really jealous. I'd love nothing but a council outside. I'd absolutely love it, but
and of course we've been like, I tried to keep it as balanced as possible. Obviously there's a lot of positivity here, but if there was one negative thing about Trebanog that could be improved, what do you think it could be?
Well, like I said, I've only lived here since October, and I haven't got nothing negative about it since.
I think sometimes it's got like a bad name, hasn't it? I think the bad name from years and years ago.
The stigma,
Like Penrith.
Yeah, like Penrith.
But I'm happy up here. I love it. It's best thing.
Yeah. When we done Penrith, they half of them didn't want to speak to us because of the amount of people who have gone up there and ripped the piss out of it. Don't even attempt to speak to people. They just look at it and think, oh. But it's not about how it looks, it's about the people who live in these houses and flats.
Exactly, and I'll speak to anyone.
Get on with everyone.
Well, listen, like, thank you so much for chatting to me. Like, I really appreciate it.
Big up Banog.
Yeah, big up the Banog crew, yeah? Inside. What do you think of Trebanog?
Banging.
Yeah, you like it here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good places to play around and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, would you live anywhere else?
No.
That's the hammer. You wonder why they call us sheep shaggers though, like, it's mad, like, you've got, you know, council housing, and then just around here, it's just like this, like, mad, isn't it? Literally.
Like a oh shit. It gone.
Brilliant. Madness. Surreal. Wow, look at the views. Very windy today. Very, very windy. Wouldn't if we can see anywhere. Ah, can you see in the distance? Rhondda Heritage Park. If you can see the big chimney steep, and you've got the wheel.
Drive down Banog Hill much when I lived up the other side, because it's just it gets so busy here. You've got school traffic as well. So you've got the school at the bottom of the road here. It's just manic, absolutely manic.
It's set out weirdly, isn't it?
It's like in the side of the mountain, isn't it?
Council could do with giving us a bit of a cut, really, couldn't they? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Whoever that is, fair play. Big up Sat-Nav Gav from the Banog. What?
They're down there.
What do you want us to do?
If you come, they try to go down or something, try and stop and come down this way.
You want us to hear them for you, do you?
If you will.
Make a bit of a roadblock, is it?
So this is the kind of opening or entrance of the flats into Trebanog site. Quite a lot of them, isn't it?
Yeah, they're quite. It's
houses?
It's pretty condensed as well. The way they're all like really tight together, aren't they?
Yeah,
these
on a
houses,
massive
there's no gap at all in between them. Like
we are on a hill right now, which you'll see in a bit. But yeah, this is literally the entrance to Trebanog.
I'm sure the football pitch is up that way as well. I'm not sure how we get up there. I think it might be the next turning up. Okay. But we've got another couple of blocks of flats in here as well, and the community centre as well, just past the park here.
Penna
Bank. Here we are. Again, like you said, we're just on. It's just one big hill, really.
Yeah.
And hills coming off it. You see, there's like the mountain here.
It's crazy, isn't it?
We're like right in amongst it.
Lovely in the sunshine, terrible in the rain. You know?
Yeah, hard place to get around in the winter. Up here, mate.
Yeah. Right, I see. So you've got a few blocks, and then you've got the houses, and then on this side is the 2 blocks. I've got you. Let's have a look up here. Is there anyone to speak to? Should we get out and walk it on now?
Yeah, jump in by here for now. This
I wonder if these flats got the swirly stairs like they do on the bottoms. Oh, they do, look there. You know, on the other flat we saw on the bottom side, there was only 2 blocks there. But there's quite a lot up here. Look at that. I was going to say, nice place to dry your clothes. Well, the mattresses up there on the back. Are these designated little patches for them then, I assume? Or, because this could be someone's garden this year. Yeah. Be confusing knowing which is yours though, wouldn't it? That's alright, a bit patchy here. The only thing is you don't get no privacy, is it? Do you know what I mean? The cage, if you don't behave you'll go in there. Look at the fucking views. It's cracking. Miles, come back from his slash. Saying you get confused of knowing which is your garden. Oh, look at that empty flat. Hey, one thing the council need to do.
Get on the case with the grass.
They do. They really do.
Get a strimmer up there.
Defo, mate.
Get into it.
So, from being from the valleys,
you
know, not too far from here in Isabel.
Yeah.
What's the reputation? Has Trebanog got a reputation? Like,
it has a little bit. Yeah, it has a little bit. It's just I think purely just off the fact that you've got so many flats in such a small area. I haven't heard of anything personally that bad happening up here, but yeah, it does carry a bit of a reputation.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Like the way, you know.
People just assume things.
That's
the thing. I think you see lots of flats.
If you don't live in a fucking place that's just got loads of terrace houses, or
it just comes with a reputation. Whereas, like I said, I haven't known of anything really bad or anyone really particularly bad come out of this place. Like, but I played football against them up there once, and they were rowdy and like any other Valleys team, but nothing majorly.
Yeah, what's their football team like? Because we spoke to some of the boys.
I think it's a good standard.
Presentation.
Yeah, I think it's a good standard, and I think they, you know, a lot of local boys as well playing for them, which is always a nice point. Like you know, with Fairwater yourself, with the rugby club. So when you got that little bit of local passion for it, you know, and that drive to do well for where you're from, I think it bodes well for them, you know.
Yeah. I don't think they got a rugby team up here though, which is quite sad.
The closest you've got Tonrevel.
Tonrevel just got relegated.
Yeah, and then you've got Porth as well. Just down there. Sorry, Porth just been relegated. I don't think Tonrevel have. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
And they both, you know, big rugby clubs.
Yeah. You'd think Banog would have it because it is a Ancomer.
Well, but the football pitch is, you know, it is a good.
It's a football place, yeah.
I think maybe it's a football.
Football
village.
lads, eh?
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it.
Hiya, mate. What's your name?
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. You're the man who runs the Trebanog Club.
Club. Yeah.
Tell me about it, mate.
Well, it's a good club. It's good for the area. Like, you know, we got quite a lot of people coming back and forth here. We got young darts on a Wednesday, darts Thursday, Friday, good crowd Sunday, Saturday. Nice bunch of people coming here. Like.
Yeah. And obviously, like, you've got the pub up the road, they're shut down
it's
and
closed,
stuff.
Yeah, the pub have, yeah.
Did you see like like an influx of people come here after that,
No,
or did they go
really,
straight to the farmers?
A lot of them went elsewhere, like. But the crowd I got here is a nice crowd. Like.
Well, it's a working man's.
Well, it's not a working man's club anymore. It's private run, like. But I just rent the building and as my business. Like.
Do you have did the football boys come here or no?
Now and again, but like most of them, like darts and all here, like.
Yeah, proper darters and stuff. Yeah,
darts.
I like a club like
we got
that.
a full package Sky and all that, like. So they have for the all the football,
sports
rugby,
and stuff.
sports, everything, like. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a fair-sized building. Do you do like parties and stuff?
Well, and I'm hoping to get upstairs, a bit of work done up there, and then start some parties, like.
Yeah. How long have you had this then?
I've been here off and on about 18 years. Like.
So, where are you from originally then?
Up Rhondda.
Rhondda.
Yeah.
What's with the Bather jacket?
My son plays for Bather.
Oh, does he?
Club, yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah. Good rugby club, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because there's no rugby up here, is there?
That's it. Yeah, he's been playing for him since he was 9. Now he's 30 now.
What? Oh, wow, bloody hell. Yeah, fair play.
Yeah.
So, if you could describe Trebanog in a couple of words, how would you describe Trebanog?
I've lived here all my life, and it's a nice area, you know. All right, you have bad people wherever you go. Yeah. Do you mean? But like, I gotta be honest with you, know, it's tidy. I gotta be honest with you, like, you know, it's nice people about. You know, you know most of them. You know, so it's a nice place, like.
Yeah, the people have been lovely.
Yeah, they are. You know, you can knock any of these doors there, and they all know you, and they're nice enough, like. Do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a nice area, like.
I know, because it does. It does have a little bit of a reputation, don't it? Like, you know, and you come here, and it's nothing like that.
Yeah. No, it's a nice area. Like, I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people say, "Oh, Trebanog," but you know, years and years ago, perhaps it had a bit of a name. You know, same as every site, didn't it?
Yeah.
But it's nice people. I gotta be honest with you. Like.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, well, thank you very much for giving me your time. I'd love to pop up soon again and we'll have a little tour of the club and stuff.
Come on a Sunday morning or afternoon is the best.
Yeah.
Or Friday when there's darts here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We will do. We're coming back in the summer as well to visit, so we'd love to come here. We'll organise a day we can come down and have a chat.
Okay, great.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right.
Ta-da. So, I think we'll finish her off here in the Farmer's Arms, which is another pub on Trebanog. This is on Banog Hill. You did have the other pub up the top where the Domino's is now, and obviously a lot of the locals there are pretty upset about that. But of course you've got the Working Men's Club, which is down the hill on the right of Banog Hill. This is on Banog Hill, the Farmer's Arms. Now, I've drove past here many times just before I was even doing this. Beer garden's always busy, and speaking to people I know from this area, this is like the place to be on a Saturday, Friday, Saturday, even Sundays. But obviously we've come here a bit late, so you know, hopefully we can go in and chat to the owners or whoever's behind the bar, and if there's any locals in there as well. We'll go and have a chat now, all right, and see who it is. I know this guy here. What's happening?
What's happening?
You live in Trebanog, do you?
Oh, fuck. Penny Greg, I am.
Oh,
I've seen on Instagram, so come over and say,
oh, look at that,
me, man. Stay central. Stay central.
Tell the people who are not from South Wales what the valleys are like, mate.
Yeah, everyone knows everybody. If you've got a problem, it's everyone's problem to sort out, you know.
Yeah.
Sort out yourself. Don't need the police involved and stuff. And if you want to buy something, everyone knows someone to sell and buy and whatever that is, cars, houses, whatever.
Everyone looks after each other.
Yeah, they do, like.
Do you feel like the valleys are changing at all?
Further up the valleys, without being like to chuck a racist card out there, but there's a lot of minority up our side now.
Yeah.
Turban, Chalky, definitely.
I've heard that, because we're going to do a vlogging up there, because
and there's nothing wrong with them, honestly.
No, but it was voted the best high street, weren't it? And then 5 years later, it's just vape shops and fucking whatever.
Barbers, Turks barbers. Like in Porth, the high street on there, I think it's like 14 barbers there.
In Porth?
Yeah, and then it's like one women's hairdressers, but it's 50-50 men and women around, yeah? So you do a lot of averages for haircuts, you don't need 14 fucking men.
So what are they really doing in this area then, innit? Like if it's not for...
They chucking money through tills, innit, Callum, without chucking, you know, some money going through the tills, innit?
100%, 100%.
And good off they get away with it, nothing against that, but say paying tax on it and whatever they're doing, I think that's what they're doing. They're chucking money through the till, innit? They get 100 haircuts. Yeah. You can't control that. You're selling stuff, how much you sold, whether that's food,
100%.
Is untraceable, innit?
100%.
It's got to be, and yeah.
And I just, you know, I just think that it's, you see it in the inner cities, like the tension. It'll only happen up here as well, won't it?
Yeah, maybe years ahead for that, like, but you know, the valleys, you know, the boys date the girls, they all stay valleys related, the kids all know each other, and the kids up here are crazy in a good way, you know, all on their bikes, and it's a good place to be.
Good place to be, innit? Yeah, and the people are friendly. I love it.
Are,
love the place.
Maybe not Trebanog.
Hey, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you. Here we go. Oh, that's a nice little vibe, isn't it? How's it going, mate? All right? Hello, everyone. This is quiet, isn't it?
Lovely.
This is a nice little vibe in here, I got. Is it always like this? I heard it's quite a busy pub normally.
Normally, time of weekend, Sunday, hit the mess.
Yeah.
No problem. But yeah, some Sundays buzzing, yeah.
Yeah.
Other Sundays, 3-4 of us, yeah.
Is it just this part then, is it? Do you have another like bar or is it just...
No, this is the pub.
Yeah. So I can imagine when it's busy, you can't move in you.
Oh yeah, chock-a-block.
Yeah.
Saturday, Friday, some Sundays, bank holidays, artists, yeah. No problem.
Where do you have the artist in the corner, is it?
Artists in the corner over there.
Yeah.
Pool table, dance all night.
Can't fault it, mate. Yeah, yeah.
Cracking.
You've got a bit of space here, haven't you, really? So you from Trebanog then?
Not originally, no.
Where are you from originally?
Originally from Morganstown.
Really?
Yes, just beside Rhondda.
Oh, you lived in Graigwen? Yeah.
Graigwen?
Yeah, it's literally on the main road, Graigwen. It's just by the Pickedon stream for, yeah.
He's Lewis, boy.
Yeah. We're Fairwater boys, we are. But...
I know I heard posh side.
Oh, he spoke up here.
Posh side. I got a Cantonian.
Oh, did you? How old are you?
66.
Oh, it's my granddad. He's 70, I think, isn't he? Yeah, he's my grandpa Tino. He's 70 something now, I think. But yeah, they went a Canto. A Waterhole, he might have been.
Waterhole, yeah.
Yeah.
Waterhole, yeah.
Tino Mace, his name
Cantonian
is.
lower.
Yeah, yeah.
The high and middle.
Yeah, they grew up in
And then they
Poplar.
built Rhondda.
Yeah. Well, Pentrabane wasn't even built then. That's where we live. But Pentrabane was farms, weren't they? Like, you know.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, what's it like moving from, like, you could say, the city to a place like Trebanog?
Brilliant. I'm not a city boy. Morganstown boy.
Yeah.
Village, things, woods, everything. You come up here. People are brilliant. Most friendliest of people, honest, you will meet.
Yeah.
Everybody talks to you. You know, you boys come up. Well, you've come up tonight. Walked in a pub.
Yeah, yeah.
People talk to you.
I couldn't probably do this in a city, in some cities, especially over the bridge. You know, Wales is notoriously friendly, innit?
Yeah, valleys notoriously friendly.
The valleys are. You're right.
Yeah, and I just say, people are. But you walk into a pub, don't know anybody, someone will talk to you.
Yeah.
Clubs used to be the same. Clubs are dead now. But pub-wise, yeah.
Yeah, the club game seems to be dying out a lot, don't it?
Yeah, clubs are shut in, pubs are shut in. The pub
Yeah.
down the road, Rhondda, been shut now. How long that been shut? Rhondda? Probably 5 years shut. Never probably reopened.
It's a massive shame, innit? Because they're beautiful buildings as well, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Where was we earlier? We were in Bryn Melyn. We've done Swansea today. Bryn Melyn, quite a rough area. 3 pubs in the vicinity. Literally 1, 2, 3, all closed. You know.
Yeah.
It's the same Fairwater where we 3 pubs closed. Quarry, Radacourt, Bulldog, Jug and Bottles closed. Leather bottle, leather.
Yeah.
You're like, what's going on in there? You know? Yeah, the club and this, you mean?
This, the Colliers.
Colliers
And
down
then
the
the
road.
Cummer Club, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
We
Live-
used to have a top pub as well. wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Domino's.
Domino's Arms.
Yeah, Domino's Arms. And do you know what? A lot of people say, I miss that pub. Right?
But they didn't go in there, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many time you go there?
No, but do you know what? That just shows how something like a pub is part of the community. You don't have to drink in the pub to have that, knowing that's there.
Yeah.
You know, if I ever did want to go there, it's there.
Yeah.
You know, and
Oh, yeah.
it's a shame, you know.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But life has changed. Pubs, clubs, wise.
Yeah.
Changed massively.
I yearn for that to go back, but I don't think it ever will it?
No, it'll never go. Well, say it'll never go back.
Never say never.
Yeah. more people drink in the house.
Yeah, lockdown really.
I
think
can't
lockdown.
drink in the house.
Same as my family. There's nothing. It's like the social element, isn't it? Why do I want to force myself to drink cans in my house? I want to be chatting to people.
Yeah. During lockdown.
Yeah.
During lockdown, brilliant.
Well, it was the only choice we had, didn't it?
Yeah.
And the weather was banging.
Oh, best summer.
But we all became alcoholics, didn't we?
Best summer we've ever had. I worked right through it. Right? I worked right through it. Right? My missus worked right through it. But pub was shut. What do you do? Go to the back garden.
Did you? Lucky for some.
We used to have our 5 gardens. I decided. We used to have bingo at the back.
Class, isn't it?
Right? Quiz, bingo at the back.
Well, I heard the Valleys was probably one of the best places to be during lockdown.
Oh.
You know? Really showed the communities.
Unofficially, bingo out the street. Unofficially. But yeah, we did an hour, 5 houses up from me, on the back, out the back, game of bingo, quiz.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Can't fault it.
Neighbours, most time I spoke to my neighbours, in 20 years ago. And my sister-in-law lives next door to me.
That's quite funny, actually. So, if you could say there, like, because Trebanog over the years has had a reputation. Everyone I've spoken to seemed lovely, and there's probably no need for that reputation. But is there any negatives you can see here? Is there anything that could be done better for the community?
We're not Trebanog down there. Right? Trebanog is the site. Another bit.
This is where they come through.
And you've got your bad areas, and you've always had them, and you always will. But, yeah, you've got the good areas, and people live up there, fabulous people. But you've still got your bad people in the bad area. It's, it's a council site.
Yeah.
And you'll never ever change that.
That's fair,
So
yeah.
it's, yeah.
I get it.
You come down here, we
So what would you class this part as then officially?
we are Cummer.
Cummer, yeah?
Yeah, we're in the middle of me.
Yeah.
Tracummer.
We got a site behind us.
Cumbanog, they call it.
No, we're not Cumber. We're not Barnard. But you've got a site behind us, which is a big council site.
Yeah.
You've got your good parts in there and your bad parts in there, haven't you?
Yeah, like lower site they call it,
Yeah.
some don't they?
Yeah.
It just depends how you...
Up there is where it all happens, isn't it?
Where? That side?
No, up there.
Oh, that
There's
side
a
then.
problem, it's up there. And Kerry Lent's involved.
Yeah. So you work in here then? Like, what's... You own it, do you?
My father does.
Okay. And what's it like, this, you know, to own the farmers, would you say?
It's alright, like, I've lived here for 6 years, so a bit chaos sometimes. Just gotta get on with it, innit?
Yeah. It's good the fact that you're in the pub trade. Like you said, it's a dying trade, isn't it? Not many people get to grow up in a trade like this anymore.
No.
It's quite unique.
It's sad, isn't it? But
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
get on with it.
And what about yourself? Are you from Trebanog?
Yeah. Born and bred.
Yeah?
Just about.
And how would you describe Trebanog and the people of Trebanog?
Alright, most people I talk to are lovely.
Yeah?
There is a couple of wrong ones around here, but it is what it is.
Well, well, thank you very much for speaking to us. Like, really appreciate it. Maybe we'll pop in next time when it's a bit busier.
Yeah, you need to come in when it's busier.
We're going to revisit in the summer anyway, so we'll...
Yeah, that's probably the best time to...
Saturday night's best.
Yeah.
Saturday night after this.
Good atmosphere.
After the football. After the football game. All the football boys here.
What's the City games now, yeah?
No,
yeah, the Trebanog game, of course, yeah, we've just been speaking about them, yeah. They're doing well, aren't they?
Yeah, they are a good team.
They were doing well, then it went to pieces. They restarted from the bottom, and they're doing really well again.
Brilliant. Well, up the Banog, eh?
Up the Banog. Up the.
So I'm in the Farmers. I heard they were short-staffed. So, Matthew, is it Matthew?
Matthew?
What's your man's name?
Jamie.
Start again, ready? Staffed. And
Put it all the way down. No, that's what's happening. Put it all the way down.
oh,
Yeah,
you're doing this on purpose, isn't it?
No, you were messing this up.
You got to pull it all the way down. That's it.
Okay, I see. Okay, I'll do it.
And then...
Yeah. All right.
Drink that now.
Keep that there. Ready?
Right.
Here we go.
Third try. Make sure you put it all the way down.
All right.
Ready? Third try. Let's go.
Take 3.
Right, so good this time.
I think this is going to be the man.
After a minute for right now.
Any jobs going? Give us a shout.
Go on, Carl. Not bad, mate.
You've got to let it sit, haven't you?
No.
Oh, that's Guinness.
Not Guinness, mate.
That's Guinness. Don't have to wait now. All you've got to do is now, you've got to get it.
Oh no,
You've
that's
got
messed
to
up.
do it for me now, right? And then get it up there, and then I'll pretend to finish it. Have you even filled these up?
That's Scotland as well.
Prepared. There's a lot of different valley towns, and we've done Trebanog today. We've been speaking to these lovely gentlemen. Can I just ask you a couple of questions?
Hi, go on.
Go on, Ed.
Not guilty.
Not guilty, eh?
Yeah.
First of all, what's your name?
Hugh.
Hugh, yeah? Nice to meet you, Hugh. Cullen. How long have you lived in Trebanog, mate?
I live in Canada. You a big posh.
Oh, he's the same then. He's quite fussy with the word, eh? Okay, well, the vlog was about Trebanog, really, and, but we've come down here to...
It's just all the laugh.
It's all the same, is it?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah. And how would you describe this area and the people?
Gold.
Gold.
Yeah.
Good as gold, yeah?
True, good, nice, ordinary, tidy.
Can't find any faults in it.
Yeah.
Have you lived here long, or?
Yeah, 40 years.
40 years, yeah.
I wasn't brought up here, but I came here when I was about 21 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love it.
How has it changed over the years, or has it changed?
Oh, well, the Rhondda shut.
The pub, yeah?
The pub's shut. The Rickards, when I started coming here, the Rickards was open as a pub. That's a Chinese takeaway now, isn't it? It hasn't changed all that much. Well, one of the clubs is shut as well. Yeah, so there's not so many people going out drinking that anymore.
Yeah, of course. We were just speaking about COVID, and that changed a lot of that as well, like, didn't it? But would you say the community, the face of the community has changed over the 40 years? It's the same, yeah? Yeah, it'll never change.
I come in here, I go to the country club, I go in Colliers. There's the same people and everybody's the same. I know some people have dropped out, they don't go out anymore.
Yeah.
And things,
Yeah. Hugh.
Any chance to get a drink in it?
Oh, yeah. No, don't want off me though.
Walk of shame.
Come on, the Farmers. Right? Not Cardiff. Come on, the Farmers.
Trebanog as a whole. quite a unique place. The way you're set out, you know,
Yeah.
it's like on the hill. You've got the bottom side, which you say is the bottom side. It's actually on the other side of the road. It ain't like.
And it's pretty much halfway up the hill, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got Trebanog Hill and come a hill.
So say like you've got, this is like, you know, north and south, yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's like you've got it on this side and that side, but the hill comes up that way.
Yeah.
So it's bottom of the hill. but
Bottom of the hill,
you
top of the hill.
When I think bottom, I always think of north and south.
Yeah. And you'd think right down the bottom, right down the top.
Yeah.
But it's I always saw set out.
But as you see
it
on
all
the
comes
map
off
in it
that
as well,
hill.
on the map, it's like the site we've been to. It's like a little speech comma map, like, you know, like
Yeah.
like a number
The
6.
shape of it.
Yeah, it is. But it's been great. Like, you know, I really like coming up here. I've always drove through this road.
Yeah.
You know, and I've always looked at the houses on both sides and the water tower. So it was nice to come and speak to the people here. Really has. I'm gonna give Trebanog a 7 out of 10. To live and the community.
Yeah.
Community were really friendly. I think the only things are lacking here is shops and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like they've got a shop on the site now. We came here Friday, yeah, it's Sunday now, it's shut. You know, it's when we were up there it was 6 o'clock, shut.
Yeah.
You know, their main pub has been turned into a Domino's Pizza. Or you've got Trebanog Club, but not.
And
You know what it's like with the
halfway up.
Municipal Workmen's Club. I know
Yeah.
what it's like as well. Workman clubs are not exactly a boozer in the type.
No,
they're quite
no,
funny.
and
You know,
it's,
some
and
people.
but it's sad to see them dying out because
Yeah.
like, in years gone by, you'd be passing that club at the top there, and it was bouncing.
Yeah.
Whereas to see it change into a Domino's, it was really sad, and I imagine it was really sad for the community as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
hopefully, you know, people can let us know a little bit more about that, and
Yeah, and please listen, right? If you're from Trebanog and you think like, just in general, I would have loved to have spoke about the history, the community, or if you're watching it with doubts, thinking this isn't a true representation. Either way, contact us, please.
Yeah.
We would love to speak to you. Like, you know, there's no agenda here, there's no hidden agendas, or there's no nefarious agendas.
No.
What we have just said, what we have just spoken about is from the heart, and we mean it. And thank you for listening. Please leave a comment if you've got any memories of Trebanog. Leave a comment where you want us to go next. That's the other thing. We don't go on our heads, right, this is where we're going.
we gotta go here, we gotta go there.
No. We listen to the people.
Yeah, it's where you guys are telling us to go.
And of course,
That's where
when
we're
people
going.
have said the most obvious places, we thought we will go. We're going to work. We're not going out our way to do it because of it having the reputation. We're trying to shine light on other areas, and you know the goodness and the badness in their communities, and you know we'll be there soon. But please subscribe to the club. Yeah, so you can actually watch the videos rather than the clips. Hit the like button because it helps so much to get it out there. Until next time, stay central.
The Central Club.